Okay, this should be enough
So
at least.
Lizzie only got 20 lives. I got 30.
Well, I can always steal some for you.
Yeah,
But anyway, um,
because I did not feel secure with just 20.
but it should be enough to get us through a few more videos, if nothing else.
Yeah.
Hey, Fluffbutt. Hey, baby.
Because my mom and I are gonna go out to dinner because she really wants fish fry and she doesn't really get hungry. Um, so that ended up working out really well. Okay.
Yeah, you actually have to run to get that. And then not overshoot it, and then not have Kamek get rid of it, and
You know what? I'm not gonna not work it.
just bail. Whew, okay.
Cape.
Ooh, Cape.
Good and bad. Momentum. Cape
So
momentum.
we only have a little bit of time today, but we wanted to get something done because we haven't recorded in months, and
Right.
we've been missing out on these things. Bodhi and I finished off Resident Evil 6, and those are uploaded. It was kind of finished with an because we were just tired of that game by the end.
Yeah. Was it bad or just...
Well, so I don't consider Resident Evil to be a horror game. It's just not scary.
Okay.
But I did enjoy Leon's story. You're gonna get no, you're gonna kill. No,
Nope, I screwed up.
that was a
That's
good
fine.
effort.
So it didn't register quick enough that I needed to go down there.
Yeah. So I liked Leon's one because it embraced the silliness of Resident Evil. You know, like there's zombies and stuff, but it's silly and
Right.
like quick time events that are bullshit and.
Yeah.
Suddenly you're fighting a giant eel underwater, you know,
Okay.
and it's just has fun with it, you know?
Right.
And I really enjoyed that. Because you know, you can't. Oh, you
Get them both, get them both, get them both, dude.
you can't kill him with the cape?
I guess not.
I will stop trying then. No. No. God. So I liked
I'm tempted to go back and get a cape because that really helped.
You can. I don't think it'll take too
I'm
long.
gonna.
Go ahead. So Leon's quest, it was really fun because it just didn't take itself seriously,
Right.
and it just embraced how not scary it is. Then Chris's campaign, it had 3 campaigns, and Chris's campaign was just high walls, Call of Duty, kind of, with a Resident Evil mod pack, you know?
Oh wow.
It was so boring. So boring. By the end of it, I just wanted to destroy the disc. And then we played Jake's playthrough, and it was okay, but it felt like it didn't have much standing the overall plot line. Like, the final boss was just some dude that had been following us. Some xenomorphic dude guy. Anyway. So, the first campaign is fun. If you like silly Resident Evil, then play Leon's story. Uh-oh. Play Leon's story, because it's fun.
God, dude, please.
Just leave us alone.
Ah, that was my chance.
Yeah, it's so close.
Okay, this is my chance right here.
Okay, don't hit it though yet.
I know, dude. Okay.
Get rid of some coins, but not too many coins. Oh,
No!
we were so close. Okay, just take the P-switch with you.
No, that.
Aw.
Nope. Shit.
So
Almost.
I'm not too proud of that set of videos because we were just so done with it. But we do have something else planned that I shall keep secret until we play it.
Ooh, see.
But I think it's going to be fairly hilarious with me and Bodhi trying to play it.
Nice.
And speaking of Bodhi, I talked about it a little bit in the other videos, and I told you a little bit about it in an email, that Bodhi recently did his Kickstarter for his game. And he's
Oh yeah, I actually checked. I didn't like super duper check it out, but I did check it out a little bit. It looks really cool.
Yeah, and I'm really excited for him and all that stuff, And it did really well. Whew.
Yeah, I saw that too.
He got like 300% or something.
Yeah, that's crazy.
And yeah, he did really well, and he's got a nice community of people. I think it was like 4,000 people around there.
That's awesome.
And yeah.
Yeah, I remember you told me about it, and I did actually go to the Kickstarter page and watch a little bit of the gameplay, and it looks... I mean, I don't want to say it's kind of like Braid, but like in that kind of stop, but it's like very different because it seems more...
It's more like Mega Man and Castlevania, and similar to Braid in that the time stop is definitely going to be used for puzzles.
Right.
But it doesn't have the rewind or fast forward kind of thing.
It just, yeah.
It's only time stop. At this point, we might add more things, but rewinding time like that is really difficult to program. So, because you have to keep track of where everything was far back enough to use it. So it's...
But stopping is easier probably, because then you just...
Yeah, you just tell everything stop moving.
Yeah, that's really cool, man.
And he's really excited about it, and he's back to coding on it now that he's done with all the social media and all that stuff. He's an introvert too, so he's been really exhausted because of this, though. Because he's been kind of on for 30 days. Why did I do that?
Yeah, when you have to be on for that long as an introvert, it can get really tough.
Yeah, so he kind of just shut down over the weekend. But supporting him, and his game is going to be so fun. And
are you at the point where you need playtesters?
Not yet. Unfortunately, playtesting was a Kickstarter bonus, so
gotcha.
I don't think even friends of best friends can't. I don't think I can get you. I don't think I can get you in.
All right. I just thought I'd throw it out there.
Nah, it's best to leave Kickstarter exclusive things Kickstarter exclusive, because
absolutely.
Why did
I don't know.
Why, Nicole? Why? It's best to leave it, Kickstarter
Oh yeah,
exclusive.
absolutely. I agree.
But I understand it's his game is really fun to play.
Because I'm sure you've gotten this.
I have a copy of it. It's an older copy. But it doesn't have anything that isn't in the demo that Man vs. Game played. I don't think I sent you that, but
no.
He's a live streamer, and he got exclusive first looks at the game. I'll send you the...
Wow.
I'll give you the link for that.
Yeah, absolutely. Man vs. Game is huge on Twitch.
Damn it.
That's a big deal.
Yeah, and he really loved it. It was really cute, actually, because he was enjoying it so much, and I'm like, oh my god. And it's also fun because I know the original version that Bodhi wrote was in the game programming class that we took together.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, so he has this horrible prototype that was done for video game class. So he only had 3 months to write it. And the first half of one of those months was learning Python to program it.
Right.
So probably 2.5 months development time for this thing. And he won first prize because it was basically the only complete game aside from mine and another person's. And I got third place. Oh, you gotta be kidding! But anyway, the little dragon familiar in the game, the little green dragon, is actually the main character from my game in my game that I created for the same class.
Oh, cool!
And some of the monsters in his game are the monsters from my game.
Oh, that's really cool.
Yeah.
that you guys got to collaborate on that.
Yeah.
Because, like, is that just a matter of, like, taking, like, the code and stuff you came up with and just, like, transferring it? Or is it more complicated than that?
It's completely rewritten. I should have gone for it. It's completely rewritten, because it was written in Python, and Python is, while fun to program in, not so much, it's not very fast, it's not very efficient, and it doesn't run on any platforms.
Oh.
So, he's rewriting it from the ground up. Also, the code we wrote is not good code, because, you know, at the beginning, you have all the time in the world to program it in the class, but as the deadline for your grade comes closer and closer, you start like, using duct tape and spit and, like, using toothpaste to cover the holes in the wall, and...
Right.
It got to the point where, you know, Bodhi and I have this joke going where we call it good enough time, where you just need to get it to good enough and turn it in.
Right.
So he's not using any of the same code or any of the same sprites, because the sprite work was before we were very good at making sprites. But basically, it's the same character. And the little dragon familiar from my game that got moved into his game, the story actually works in continuity from my game to his. So my game is like a prequel to the dragon story.
Oh, no kidding! That's cool.
But if I tell you about the story, it's spoilers, so...
Spoiler alert, okay.
Yeah. There's some secret things you can find that are related to the dragon's story in Bodhi's game. So, yeah. You gave me a heart attack there.
I gave myself a heart attack, too. Okay.
You can do it.
Okay. That I can't do.
So, yeah, definitely really enjoyed...
I'm not even going to try that.
Really enjoyed the stream with Man vs. Game, because he was really, really nice about it, and Bodhi approached him, said, "Hey, would you like to play my game?" And he said, "Of course I will!"
That's really cool.
So,
aww. No, I jumped!
Keyboard.
What the fuck?
Keyboard.
I pressed the fucking jump button, dude.
We're sorry that it's nothing but this castle. We're really sorry.
I need to... But next time we do this, I need to figure out the controller situation. Like, I thought the controller thing I had was gonna work. Like, I need to figure out something.
We can do... Yeah. We're also getting back in the swing of things.
The controller would help.
Definitely. And I think we're all, you know, getting back in the swing of things, and Kamek, why?
Awful. And the fact that we've been playing the same level for like an hour in this session, but like...
Yes, but also the previous sessions...
Yeah. Thanks for watching, though. We do appreciate it.
Yes, and we try to keep it interesting while we talk.
Yeah.
But I'm really excited about Bodhi, and he's opened up the development forums. People are posting fan works, and we got like some really amazing fan art for the fan art contest. And it's just... I squeezed so hard because some of them drew the dragon familiar, and I'm like, it's my baby!
That's cool.
And, like, you know, Bodhi and I are, you know, best friends forever, you know, even though we're on the other side of the continent from each other. And I talk to him practically every day.
Oh, me too, and my best friend. My best guy friend. We talk to each other all the time, and it's
when he started, so originally he was working on Time Spinner in his off hours, when he was working for Microsoft and Bungie. Oh, what?
What? Are you kidding me?
I guess you can't duck if it's pointed down.
Okay.
The more you know. But, he started working on it, but he was always so tired because he had, you know, a 9-to-5 actual job.
Right, yeah.
And you're just so exhausted you can't really do anything after it. Fuck you. So what he did was he decided to quit his job and become an indie developer because he really wanted to get Time Spinner. He really wanted to get Time Spinner done. And, you know, it's been his baby for years and years. It's one of those stories that he's been working on since he was, like, 5 or something.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, the world that the story is in is, like, 20 years old. you
Yeah.
know. But, you know, been
Just
developing it
something,
over
like,
time.
you didn't get a chance to actually like be able, like, the story is like old, but like having the ability to make
actually
it
do anything
something.
from it. Yeah.
You have
So,
to learn that.
when he first left to make it on his own,
Yeah, speaking of huge decisions, man.
yeah, he freaked out a bit, but he ultimately knew it was like the best decision because now he's working on what he's passionate about, and few people are lucky enough to do that. And
Yeah, I just, you know, and that's what I've been hearing too. Like, I have another friend who, you know, like, I don't want to say too much, but has a similar situation where he's kind of uprooting and like starting, you know, something brand new, and he's like, you know, I'm not sure if this is going to completely work out right away, but I have faith that it's going to work out. And he's a super sensible dude, though. Like,
oh, god damn it.
like, there are just certain people in the world where I get jealous because of how, like, they just approach things, and it's so, like, non-emotional. Like, everything I do is, like, super, like, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god.
Oh! Oh.
Like, super, oh my god, overreacting stuff.
Yeah.
Oh my god, like, the boss door is right on the other side of it.
Yeah, it was so close.
That's the last part.
I'm getting better,
Yeah.
but we have
I'm
to
trying
stop
to
soon.
get better. This part for me is pretty easy. It's
We've done it a million times.
stupid platforming, man. But I hear people of these stories of, you know, people who look for other jobs. Like, you know, my best friend, like, he, you know, wasn't happy with his job, and then he, like, started working, and he found another job that he, like, in kind of the, not in the field that he wanted because he was already there, but, like, kind of in the area he wanted, because he's a programmer.
Yeah.
So he wanted to get a job in San Francisco because
Well,
when you're a
yeah.
programmer, that's the place to be.
Yep,
And
that's
he
where
found
you
a
go.
job. He found a job, like, in a month after applying for, like, a month and a half.
It
And
does
that's-
take a while sometimes. Potability.
But like he thought he was gonna need to be looking for months and months and months. The fact that it was like only a month and a half was like insane.
Yeah.
Because I was joking with him because there was this like gaming conference charity marathon thing. Some people might be familiar with it. It's like Games Done Quick. So Summer Games Done Quick. Awesome
Oh yeah.
Games.
Yeah, I've seen
And,
a few of those.
Yeah. So
What?
I was joking with him because he was thinking of going to that or whatever, and we both ended. It was awesome. It was just at the end of June, and we both went to it and that's the first time we've ever met in person and had a great time or whatever. And you know, it wasn't awkward in person, which was really nice.
Yeah.
To know somebody on the internet and not have it be like weird in person.
Yeah.
But like, you know, I made a joke with him at the time, you know, like, oh, I
Forgot
knew
that
was gonna
happens. Yeah.
I made a joke with him at the time, like, oh, you're going to have to ask your boss for time off. And he said, what do you mean? I said, you're going to have to ask for your new boss in San Francisco for time off because you're going to have a job there by the time that this thing comes around. He was like, yeah, sure. You know, he's like, yeah, I don't think so. And it's like, yeah, you know, remember, like, when I was right? But I that was before he got anything, and I was just like, yeah, you're going to have to ask your boss in San Francisco for time off to go. Because you're going to have it, you know, like, I believed that he was going to have a job by then in that area. And sure enough, a couple of weeks later, I got an
there
offer.
you go. Always have faith. It's hard to, though.
It's easy to have faith for other people, though.
Yeah, I knew Bodhi would make it. But he was
Right.
like,
He was like,
Lizzie, what if no one backs it? What if everyone hates it? Or, like, you know, he's kind of similar to us in that, you know, he got, like, half of his funding within the first 24 hours on his Kickstarter.
right, that's
And,
great.
like,
That's not common. That's the thing. That's not.
well, like, and he would be reading forums and stuff, and he'd see one person hate it, and then he would, you know, obsess about it. And I'd say, Bodhi, look at the 4,000 people who thinks your idea is worth the money.
Right.
You know, redirect it to show him that, yeah, people like what he's doing.
Yeah.
And all the other comments of people going, oh my god, this is amazing, oh my god, where have you been all my life, you know.
I know. This is amazing. This is such a cool idea.
This
I
is
can't
like
wait
my
to
dream
play
come
it.
true kind
I
of
can't wait.
game.
yeah, can't wait to play it. It's going to be awesome once it comes out. I can't wait till it comes out, you know. And then you get the people where it's like, when's it going to come out? When's it going to come out? When's it going to come out? You know, which I'm sure gets annoing, but you know.
But it just means that they're excited. So
your game, yeah.
Even with something as successful as his Kickstarter, God damn it, he's still like obsesses about the few tiny negative things he finds.
Yeah.
It's just so easy. So yeah.
Yeah,
it's tough.
Yeah, it is.
Because, you know, it's very personal to him because it's his story and his characters and all these important things. And
right.
if someone doesn't like it, it's like, oh, no. So sad.
Right. You know, that was awesome.
Singed my eyebrows off a little bit.
You're getting so good at this part. The fact that I can't even, like... I can't... Oh.
I could probably just run straight past here.
It's, you know, it's a matter of, it really is, like, you know, and this time, you know, it's like the thing I'm doing is kind of more like an outpatient thing, so you go, like, all day or half day or whatever, and, like, talk and try to figure shit out. And, you know, but it's cool, like, meeting other people there, too, who are struggling with the same kind of issues and the same kind of, you know, self-talk things you say to yourself that just...
It's always nice to hear that you're not alone.
You know what, like, I know what I'm saying to myself is complete bullshit.
Yeah,
it's really hard to convince myself that that is complete bullshit.
I know objectively that it isn't helping for me to beat myself up, but it's so easy to beat myself up.
Absolutely.
Oh, you little...
It's just the last stretch. This last stretch. Just last stretch here.
We're at 20 minutes. Let's do one more video, you think?
Yeah. Yeah, one more video.
Alright, we'll be right back.